This is the worst business you can ever do. If anybody comes to you with a business idea and it falls within this category that I'm going to show, don't do it. Don't put your money into this business. Don't invest a dime into this business. This is the worst business that you can ever do. It is done for you to do this business. Don't do this kind of business. And what is this business that I'm talking about? If you are going to do any business and the business has low margin, very low margin, and you cannot also sell in volumes, it has a low volume in sales, and the nature of that business has a high burn rate, don't do this kind of business. No matter how convincing your friend or family member would want you to do that business, don't do this kind of business. Low margin, low volume in sales, and high burn rate. You will not survive in this business. This business is going to collapse. It will collapse. It will definitely collapse. Low margins, low volume in sales, and high burn rate. This business is going to collapse. What is a low margin business? Low margin means that you are selling a product for $100. Your cost of production and other expenses is $98. What it means is that you're only making a margin of $2. So every product that you sell, you're only making a profit of just $2. And to make matters worse, the product is such that you cannot sell more. Within the whole month, you can only sell 2 or 1. It means the whole year you can only sell, the best you can sell is maybe 30 or 20. And you are just making $2 on each of the ones that you are able to sell. And to make matters further worse, it has a high burn rate. And what it means is that the nature of the business is such that every month you are spending more. You are burning a lot of cash. This business is not good. You won't survive in a business like this. Let me break it down for you. Any business where you have low margins and high burn rate, it's not a good business. Don't go into it. Don't invest your money into it. It will definitely collapse. Low margins, high burn rate. What it means that you are making small profit on each item that you are able to sell. The nature of the business is that every month you must spend more. You must burn a lot of cash. What it means is that within few months, since you are burning a lot of cash, few months you will run out of cash and your company is going to collapse. Don't invest your money in a business like that. The second one is low margins and low volumes. You can only sell few of the product, and yet you're also making very little margins on each of the ones that you're able to sell. This is not a good business. Don't put your money into a business with low margins and low volumes. You will not make it. The business will collapse eventually. Now, what if you are already in a business like that? How are you going to survive? How can you turn the fortunes of that business around? What it means is that you need a game plan to be able to do that. You need a strategy to be able to turn that business with low margin, low volumes, and high burn rate around. If you don't do anything about it, that business is going to collapse. And what should you do? What should be your game plan? And what should be your strategy? Your first strategy is to find a way to increase the volumes, increase the number of customers. You need to have a game plan to create demand for that particular product. Create demand for that particular product. And there is an excellent example. When Nike came on the scene at first, they had the shoes, but nobody was wearing them. They had to create demand for their product. What they did was that they invested a lot in jogging. They wrote books about it. They advertised about jogging, the benefits of jogging, why you should jog. They made a whole lot of noise about it. And the American people got the message. It is important for me to do jogging. Okay, if it is important for me to do jogging, I cannot do jogging with my bare feet. I need a shoe to do that. And once the person who said jogging is good is selling shoes, where else were they going to buy the shoes? And the volumes and the sales of Nike shot up. So find a way to create demand, find a way to increase the numbers, find a way to increase the volumes. Once you're able to increase the volumes, even if it is low margin, because you're able to sell more, your business is going to be successful. Or find a way to increase the frequency at which your customers are buying. Previously, they were just buying one every 3 months. Find a way, find a strategy. So every week they'll be buying 3, they'll be buying 10. That will increase the volume. Another way is to increase the transaction price or reduce the cost. This should be your game plan. This should be your game plan. If you're already in business and the business has low margin, low volumes, and high burn rate, this should be your strategy. Other than that, in not too distant into the future, this business is going to collapse. You should have a strategy. Don't let anybody lure you into any business with low margin, low volumes in sale, high burn rate, unless you have a game plan to increase the volumes and to reduce the burn rate. Don't enter into a business like that.